Greetings, spaz cadets. I am Corporal QWERTY.
And I'm Major Master.
Indeed. I'm sure you're very confused after being abducted from your various homeworlds to serve as the cadets of the Galactic Space Military. Well, so were we once. But it's okay. With effort and brainwashing, you too can become like us. Let's start with our space dock. This is where you guys will be waiting, in between forced mandatory training sessions. Aren't those training sessions fun?
Yes, they are very, very fun. Yeah.
Indeed they are! Let's give our spaz cadets a tour of what they can expect from our very fine rests and restoration training space.
Indeedly.
Here we have the birch tree. This fabulous birch tree has stood here tall and proud for over 1 year.
So beautiful.
Over here we have convenient cryo bays for you to rest at your leisure. Usually they're taken, but occasionally one might be available, so keep your eye open. Right here we have the sleeping area. For those of you that don't want to freeze your bodies and sleep for thousands of years, you can sleep for a single night here. Not like we'll give you a chance to sleep, am I right?
Yes.
For the breadstick-minded of you, which after brainwashing will be all of you,
Praise the breadstick.
Praise breadstick. This is our local breadstick preaching area. It is quite wondrous. This is our local breadstick priest. He will sell you some of the word of the breadstick, and he will also give you some bread. He is an avid disc collector. Right over this way, we have our training room. These masters of the art of galactic space warfare are at your disposal. We have the boarding trainer, the ship guard trainer, the repair control trainer, the weapon trainer, the teleportation trainer. Oh, I wouldn't trust him though. That cat. That poor cat. Anyway, and 2 ship designers, all at your disposal for any information.
But wait, QWERTY, these seem like a lot of books and a lot of information.
Yes,
How
and
can
I
one
understand.
person take the gist of it?
Oh, well, if you want just the gist of it, head right over to Admiral Mushroom's assistant right here. Of course, we're all Admiral Mushroom's forced assistants here. And check out GSW tutorial. This also contains the required books for the captain. All good ship captains, you don't need to concern yourself with this one. All good ship captains should read this.
Indeed. And these are educational credit dispensers over here.
Indeed.
Which you could use to buy the books.
Yes. For some reason, these guys are obsessed with collecting educational credits. I don't even know. Over here, we can find, considering the current state of my hunger bar, we can find the only non-mandatory part of this station.
Huzzah!
This is where we import the finest chefs from around the galaxy.
Imported or kidnapped?
Kidnapped. And
okay.
They prepare absolutely none of the food. All the food is actually just pre-packaged. We just wanted to get the chefs to serve it. Over here is our nutritional credit dispenser.
They're in no way similar to the educational credit dispensers. If you are caught misusing them, you will be executed on the spot.
It was very messy the last time that happened. Very messy.
Very
See,
messy.
They're all interested in my, hang on, which one of these are educational? Which one? Okay, they're very interested in my nutritional credits. What should I get?
You should get beef.
I will get beef. For that, we head over to the animal store, put in a stack of paper, and take all the steak in the world. Here, have some steak, friendly neighbor.
Thank you.
This concludes our tour of Space Dock. But before we go on to show you the ships in which you will be training, which is completely safe. Oh, one more thing, the bathrooms. They're here if you need to use them. We're not really into this privacy thing so many people are concerned about, so we added windows. So,
Oh.
some of you may be wondering, but Colonel QWERTY, how exactly do I do this combat? That's simple. I will read to you out of the tutorial, written by yours truly, which will explain everything that you need to know about space combat. This game is played essentially like FTL. Each ship consists of modules that can be destroyed. If they are destroyed, everyone in them dies, and they're sealed off, and their functions are lost. Those bulkheads are there for security. You wouldn't want to get sucked in the vacuum of space, believe me. The old version of this map, you just got sucked into the vacuum of space. It was nasty. Anyway, they're sealed off and their functions are lost. This can be done with weapons and sabotage. It can only be done with weapons if their shields are down, which we'll go into later. And the sabotage does not seal off the rooms, it only cuts out the function. So that's for ship boarders to know. Those of you interested in becoming a ship boarder, talk with this boarding trainer here. I'm sure he can get you all set up. And, let's see, what's the next thing? Yep, I think that's it. That's just about it. Next up, we'll be going over the museum, and we will be headed into the ships. Aren't you excited?
Yes, I am.
Indeed.
But only as much as you're paying me.
I'm not paying you anything. You should know this by now.
Exactly, that's why I'm not very excited.